Next up on NBA TV's Clock the New Jersey Nets, and they have the third pick in the 2010 NBA Draft. This is the NBA TV preview show, and it's presented by EA Sports. Rick Kamla, Lawrence Frank, Dennis Scott. Let's get back to work, y'all. Let's talk about the New Jersey Nets, break their team down, the needs and all that kind of stuff. And then we will look ahead to their third pick and maybe where they would go with that pick. Let's start by looking at the starters and key reserves for the New Jersey Nets. And you need to understand that they have so many free agents, it's a joke. The team that you saw last year in New Jersey that won, 12 games? Okay, they're not winning 12 games again. There's nowhere to go but up, and this is what it's looking like right now in terms of a projected starting lineup. Devin Harris at the 1, Courtney Lee at the 2, Terrence Williams, wonderful end of the season. As a rookie, he'll be at the 3, Ejian Leon at the 4, and Brook Lopez at the 5. Not a bad starting 5, but they need to flesh it out with some good reserves. Dooling, Hayes, and Boone, all free agents. And we take a look at team needs right here. Help for Harris and Lopez. They're strong at the 1 and 5, and you see the free agents right there. Very, very iffy if any of those guys will be back in New Jersey. And, of course, they have a brand-new owner, Mikhail Prokhorov, the Russian billionaire, who's going to turn things around there in New Jersey. I don't have any doubt about that. And he went out and hired Avery Johnson, he and Rod Thorne, the great leader of the front office there in New Jersey. Lawrence, you used to coach the New Jersey Nets, so it may be difficult for you to talk about this a little bit, but what do you think about the hire of Avery Johnson? Do you like it?
I think it's a terrific hire. Avery's obviously a proven winner. He has the best winning percentage of any active coach in the NBA.
How about that?
It's unbelievable. But he's going to bring a defense-first mentality. He's going to bring a toughness. He's going to bring back accountability. But most importantly, he's going to have some more players to do that with. So that helps. So I think Avery's a terrific hire. I think the organization, especially you said, 12 wins, that's in the rear mirror. It's time for them to move forward, and the future's bright.
And, Dennis, it feels like a good situation. They've got cap space. They've got the little general as the coach. They've got, sort of the Russian equivalent to Mark Cuban as the owner. It seems like the plane's about to take off in New Jersey, isn't it?
No question about it. The owner brings in energy. We know he has the money, so he's going to try to bring in the free agents to help out. You talk about Terrence Williams, another versatile guy you can throw into the mix. Devin Harris, I love him to death, the way he changes the pace of the game, knocks down his jump shot, and gets his teammate involved. Now, do you go big or do you go for another wing guy? If I was New Jersey, I would go with another big to help out Brook Lopez down low.
I understand it. We'll get back into that in a second in terms of where they go at 3. But I want Coach Frank to talk to the people at home about the relationship between a coach and a point guard and how important that is, and then specify to Avery Johnson and Devin Harris, who have history together with Dallas. Now they're back together in New Jersey. Do you like that?
Yeah, I think it's vital. The good thing is Avery's now getting Devin at a different point of his life. I think Devin was very immature when he first played for Avery. I think Avery had to be very hard, as well as he should be, to really establish what it takes to be a professional. And I think it's like a parent. Many times you don't appreciate it when you get it, but once you don't have it anymore, you gain a deeper respect for it. So I think the second time around, it'll be a little bit smoother sailing. And I really think, Devin's prime in this situation. He knows Avery. He knows what's expected. And the relationship, like you referred to, it's vital. When, point guard and head coach, he's your extension. Plus, he's able to communicate all the little different things that you don't need to say, and it comes from a peer.
2 years ago, Devin Harris proved himself as an all-star. Last year, he was just flat injury-prone. Devin Harris knows he needs to turn the frown upside down to take the Nets back to the playoffs. And we now talk about where they may go with the number 3 pick in this draft. But first, a little perspective. Let's show you what they have done in the last 5 drafts. A little history lesson here on the Nets. Last year, they got T. Will at 11. Job well done. The year before, Lopez at 10 and Ryan Anderson. Now, of course, with Orlando, very strong first round. Sean Williams, hiccup. Back in 06, they got Marcus Williams and Josh Boone. Swing and a miss, and Antoine Wright. Well, he's kind of a journeyman at this point. And you take a look at the last 5 number 3 picks. Harden, check. Mayo, check. Horford, check. Adam Morrison, not so much. Darren Williams, well, he may be the best point guard in the NBA. Dennis, you started talking about Derek Favors before. He figures to be the pick for New Jersey right here. They could go in some other directions, but tell everybody at home why, if you are Rod Thorne, you are taking Derek Favors.
Well, first thing is when you put him alongside with Brook Lopez, now you have an inside-outside matchup. Derek Favors can knock down a 15-foot jump shot. He can block shots, and he has young legs. Anytime you can get the guy 6'9", 6'10", like I like to say, has hops, not hopes. You put him around some young point guards that likes to push it, makes the game exciting. In only 1 year of college, didn't get a chance to see him play a lot, But once you see him work out, you know he has what it takes to be a big-time player in this league.
Without a doubt, I think you look at New Jersey, for all intents and purposes, they've gone 2 years without starting forwards. So they need a starting four, whether that's Favors or whether that's a free agent who can defend and rebound and protect Lopez around the basket. They need a starting three with size, legitimate size, who can both defend his position and make range shots. And I think if they can get those two positions, whether it's via the draft or free agency, it'll be a significantly improved team. Plus, they're finally going to be coached. They went, around 6.5 years without being coached, so that now they're finally going to have a chance to learn something. 3D knows that. We were together in Vancouver, so he's well aware of that.
Well, you already understand that self-deprecation plays very, very well in the television game. This dude can coach. We all know that. Hey, let's get to know Derek Favors just a little bit better.
I'm Derek Favors from Atlanta, Georgia. I first started playing basketball when I was 10 years old. I thought it was a fun sport to play. Got into it, and with a lot of hard work. I got a college scholarship, and now I entered the NBA draft. I attended Georgia Tech, and I came out after my freshman year. I think my strength is probably playing defense and rebounding. I think the best part of my game. I like to think I play like Kevin Garnett a little bit. I can shoot a jump shot, play defense, rebound. I see a lot of similarity in both our games. Yeah, I talk to Chris Bosh from time to time when he got free time to talk. Just tell him to keep working hard, continue getting better. I'm kind of nervous right now because in my first experience up here in front of the NBA scouts, kind of nervous, kind of anxious to get it going. I work hard, put in a lot of hard work, and I just want to take my game to the next level.